Well, what I wanted to talk about is a subject that a lot of people don't talk openly about, but, and Jeff, don't chime in here, but at the same time, it's something that really affects the dynamics of every workplace across the country, which is delivering constructive feedback, or how do you talk to your employees. And there are different situations that I wanted to share that I think a lot of times things get buried on the employer end and the employee end when something happens where whether it's an issue with the workplace, whether it's internal postings, or whether it's external hiring decisions. And I think it's important that employers of all sizes and shapes, particularly our smaller business, understand, because that it can affect the day-to-day workplace dynamic. So, for example...
Give us some examples of that.
Absolutely.
I know you were ahead of yourself, going right into it, but...
Thank you for sharing.
So, okay, help our listeners understand what you're talking about.
Sure.
Obviously, delivering bad news, constructive feedback, how to do that in an effective manner.
Sure. Well, the first thing is if you have two employees that are going for the same job, a lot of times employers don't know how to handle that, and the best thing they say is not saying anything. Somebody gets the job, and they don't look at what's going to be the reaction of the person that didn't do it, and particularly if it's an employee that you value. So what's important is you sitting down with, after you tell the winner the good news, to sit down with the employee who did not get this opportunity and tell them why they didn't get the job in a positive way. Let them know that obviously that they're valued, that they just don't have maybe necessarily the skill set yet, that they need to improve certain skills to get them to that level, and that you've got your eye on them and you're going to work with them, and your hope is that they will eventually be able to get that job.
And you touch on an interesting point.